ANC in Ekurhuleni has submitted a motion of no confidence in Mayor Tania Campbell, paving the way for a takeover by the ANC and EFF in that city. So that motion will be heard during the next ordinary sitting of council on the 26th of this month. Campbell has been leading a minority government in Ekurhuleni, and the DA has admitted that it's only a matter of time before it was removed. The ANC is relying on cooperation from the EFF to get enough votes to take over that metro. Let's get you a sense of what the plan looks like. Bringing the ANC's chief whip in Ekurhuleni, that's Jongizizwe Dlabathi, who joins us via our video link this morning. So it's great to have you on the program. Thanks so much indeed for making time to chat to us. Let's outline the strategy here as a start. Are you confident that you have the numbers?
Well, what we are confident about is the basis under which we are putting the motion. And we believe that the reasons contained in the motion should resonate with the majority parties in council, because over time we have been raising similar issues as the majority of political parties in council. And maybe just to take you into confidence on the basis why we've put the motion. Firstly is that the executive mayor has actually contravened her function as contemplated in section 56 B and subsection C in terms of her coercing the finalization of the budget without necessarily considering the input of community members. And that has resulted into the resignation of the former MMC of Finance. Secondly is that under her leadership, they've actually pursued an anti-pro-poor budget, which has taken an abrupt decision of taking away the free basic electricity, which was a necessary relief for our communities, especially amidst the tough economic conditions. Thirdly, is that under the leadership of the executive mayor, we have seen service delivery taking a racial turn, wherein it is apparent that our townships where the black majority resides have been clearly neglected at the expense of the urban majority. So those are some of the bases under which we have tabled the motion, and on consistent basis, a number of political parties in council have actually expressed themselves about the level of service delivery in Ekurhuleni, and more so, the lack of strategic and governance side by the executive mayor herself. So it is not merely about us being confident that other parties will join in. We are actually confident that we are putting a strong case for consideration, deliberation, and of course it will be up to all the political parties in council to express themselves based on what we are tabling as the ANC.
Sure, I hear that, but it's difficult to see what's taking place outside of the following. One, what happened to Umpopalatse in the city of Johannesburg, and two, remarks that were made by the ANC around, clawing back some of the lost power in the wake of the local government elections in November last year. So let me ask you this. If this motion is successful, would the ANC be looking to put forward your own candidate to replace Tania Campbell?
Well, that will be premature for me to comment on. Safe to say that our primary focus is to put the motion into council, and we hope that the Speaker of Council will allow the motion to go through council, for we believe that it has been done in accordance to the standing rule. And our preoccupation is to expose the inefficiencies, the lack of leadership and governance leadership by the executive mayor, and after which we will then enter into discussion on how we formulate government. I must put it on record that the African National Congress is really not obsessed about positions. Our obsession is to ensure that we improve the quality of life and that we work with our communities to build a better Ekurhuleni. And of course, we will be guided by the discussions subject to the successful resolved on the motion as presented by the African National Congress. We have accepted the outcome of our communities, by the way, and we've given the DA-led minority government and a benefit of the doubt. And that is why we've reached a point where we are saying the situation is dire. We all need to save the city of Ekurhuleni, in particular with the rejection of the black majority. And I think progressive black political parties must find it in their hearts to unite, including all other parties that have actually evidenced a dire situation of service delivery, underdevelopment, and the lack of leadership by the executive mayor.
All right. You say the party is not obsessed with position, but with helping the material conditions of people in Ekurhuleni. Many will say, you've had several years to do exactly that, but here we are. Nonetheless, thanks for your time. Really do appreciate it. I imagine, okay, I'll let you have a final bite of the cherry very quickly.
Yeah. I'm saying I can qualify the extent to which the ANC-led government has delivered in the previous term. So it is factually incorrect that the ANC has not made major strides in the previous term. I mean, if you look at the number of houses that were built, way above 62,000. If you look at the service stands that were provided, way above 26,000. The electrification of informal settlements, the clean audit, just to mention amongst others. So it is really not correct to say that the ANC has not been able to deliver. Service delivery is a moving target.
Sure.
And what is important for us is to demonstrate the extent to which we're improving the quality of life.
Jongizizwe, Dlabathi, thanks very much indeed for speaking to us. Press for time. It's only on the 26th of October that this motion will be heard. Trust me, we'll have more opportunities to speak about the ANC's track record there. But for now, thanks very much indeed. Jongizizwe is the ANC chief whip in Ekurhuleni.